Hello, my crafty and thrifty friends. This is Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. I'm here with, guess what? I've been to Dollar Tree. Of course I have. But anyway, I'm going to share with you today. It's probably going to be a quick video because I didn't get that much, but I got a few things from Dollar Tree, so I thought I'd share them with you, for junk journals, crafting, paper crafting, whatever you want to call it, whatever you do with your things like this from Dollar Tree. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share what I did pick up this time with you. So let me empty my bag here. I got 2 bags. So let's see what's in this bag. I've finished my Halloween journals at this point and put away my Halloween stuff. So anything for Halloween will be for next year. And I hope they fit. I hope they fit in my bins that I have. So yes, let's see. I did get some of these. Oh, these are little notepads. Yeah, I thought these would be really cute for putting into journals. I did get some this year that were the Centos, and I don't know how many of those I had. I don't even know if I used them all up, but anyway, I did try to put one of those in each journal. I think I did. So I kind of would like to see. I know this is just what you see and white paper inside, but I kind of would like to see them, and I don't think if I put them away like this, it would take up that much room. I would probably like bend that back and just put them away like that. But I saw someone mention, I've been moving my craft room upstairs and watching some organizational, videos and craft room tours, things like that. And someone did say, oh, there's 2 different kinds in here. So that is, see, they've had both of these. What? Oh, there might be 4 different kinds in here. Well, I'm glad I opened it now. See these 2, I think they had it on top. So anyway, someone said, take the packaging off whatever your supplies you bring home if it has packaging. Take them out of the packaging because it takes up less room. The packaging does take up room. So I don't know. I'm trying that with some of the things, but I just wanted to see, what is this little string here? Maybe I picked it up from my own craft table. But yeah, so there's a little pumpkin one, Happy Haunting. Has that on the front and the back, Happy Haunting. And then like I thought, yeah, just white paper inside. And these are actually sewn down the side here. Isn't that interesting? Like with a sewing machine, like something I would make, I've made. I don't usually use staples because although that would be easy, it's, I don't know, I just like either sewing it with my sewing machine or doing an actual pamphlet stitch. So interesting, right? So there's those 2, the pumpkins. And then this little one has, oh, that string is in here. It's coming off like where they sewed it. They cut it, but they didn't remove the string. Isn't that funny? That is kind of funny. I find it funny. Anyway, these have ghosts with the word boo and little bats and little candies. So that was somebody outside. Wow, we're going to have some noises today. Someone's beeping horn. I wonder, let me look and see who it is. Just 1 second. It was probably an accident, like my son getting his car or something. Just 1 second. Okay, so no one's out there. No one's even in his car. I don't know. He has a Tesla out there, so I don't know if the car beeped by itself. Teslas kind of do things on their own sometimes. Believe it or not, they do. They record. If you walk by a Tesla, it's usually recording you, so don't do anything weird around a Tesla or else it's going to be on their recording. So if you didn't know that, yeah, I know my son does that. So yeah, it's a long story. I'll talk about it in one of my crafting videos sometime. I probably already have talked about it, but anyway, on to what I brought home from. Anyway, no one's out there. I can see the driveway from right here by a window right beside me, and the window is closed, so that loud noise came from through the closed window. Ghost with the boo, and these are look like the same on the front and back. Okay, next little pile here. These are really cute. I'm kind of actually really glad I got these, and there's a lot. There's 8 in here, 8 in each package, and I got plenty for the next few years probably because I don't make that many Halloween journals each year. So these don't have the extra string, so they did take that off of these and throw it in the trash. That's funny though that somebody actually sewed these like in a factory or something, and you know, cut off the string, or maybe they have the machine does it, but then the little string didn't get thrown away or taken away, and it was in the package. So I find that kind of funny. Another little patchwork design, like this one isn't exactly patchwork, it's just a you know, kind of a, you know, just a bunch of pumpkins, like a collage of pumpkins. And then this is more of a little, each little square has something really cute. There's my favorite this year. I love pumpkins. That's probably my number one, but black cats have become almost my equal to pumpkins for me now. For some reason this year that happened in my brain or something. I don't know what happened, but the two of those, and then this one. Oh, this one's cute. Little eyeballs, but those are cute little colorful eyeballs. They almost look like bees. Creep it real. Creep it real. That's cute too. And then, you know, you got all your little drilling space there. So those are cute. You can even put little pictures in there, maybe, if you can get them small enough. Have a little picture album. So this is how much room they take up out of the package. And this is how much room they take up in the package, except I said I would bend this. If I left them in the package, I would bend it. The only thing about keeping them in the package that's good is they're all together. So I don't know. I'll see how I end up putting those away. Let's see where they fit. Like, I might be able to find maybe a little spot like this shape in my you know, current Halloween bins, rather than a whole like space like this. Or maybe I'll find one of each. I'll just look when I go to put them away. I'll see what I have, because I've already put those away, and I'm, you know, organizing my craft room right now because I'm moving everything from downstairs to upstairs. So let's see, what else did I get at Dollar Tree? So I found another Halloween book at my local Dollar Tree, and I hadn't seen this one before, so I went ahead and got it. I thought this would be for next year, but I did think the cover was really cute. A Big Night in Booville with this little mummy. I thought he was cute. Little mummy dog in the purple, and the same pictures on the back. So that will be in the let's look at the pages for a second real quick. Again, did we already look at the pages? There's not a lot of pages in here, which is fine. I don't need a lot of pages because I'll add my own paper. You know, plenty of pages to have a few of these book pages in there. I did pick up these. I'm not getting flashcards right now because I don't really have room for any more in my craft room, because I had gotten a few, you know. But this one says Alice's Wonderland Bakery, and I thought that was really interesting. There she is. So I guess that's supposed to be Alice in Wonderland is what I took it as. And so, I mean, you could use these in an Alice in Wonderland journal, but it says Wonderland Bakery, so maybe also a cookbook. Let's just look at them real quick. Let's see what's in here. That's just the instructions. But this one has 3 dots on this side, and then here's spoons. That's cute. So yeah, cookbook journal, you know, recipe type journal. And so this side has all the counting dots on it, and this one has numbers. Pineapple, little cupcake. Oh, this is cute, little whisks. So I think, you know, besides Alice in Wonderland, this could also go in like a Disney princess type journal. I could picture these just in there type of thing. What is this? I wonder if that's supposed to be like sugar cubes or something. I'm not sure. Ice? Not sure. Again, also, these almost look like olives, or blueberries. Maybe these are blueberries. Carrots, the spade, clocks. So yeah, see these? Oh, like that's Alice in Wonderland for sure. The clock, hearts, Valentine's, maybe cookies with sprinkles. So yeah, little cups. This is what is that? If you know what it is, let me know. Sometimes I'll be like, I know it before I'll see something one way, and you all will see it another way. So let me know. It's an ice cream sundae. It's just a weird shape, don't you think? I don't know what that shape is supposed to be. And then this looks like, to me, it looks like a hot air balloon, but maybe a Christmas ornament. The diamonds, that's a cute teapot or a coffee pot. Oranges. So yeah, different things in here that don't necessarily pertain to Alice in Wonderland. I hadn't looked through these in the store. Of course, I'm not going to stand there and look through every one. They'd be like, really? You have to look through every one before you buy them? These look like Japanese, to me, they look like Japanese lanterns. Like, or like, see the design of them? And a little like tassel on the bottom. And then strawberries. Oh, these are also the paper type of Japanese lanterns. That's what those look like to me. More hearts, carrots, slices of oranges. There's the blueberries again. So, and we saw, those are, I think, repeated. I don't remember seeing these little jars of something there. These are little squares. I don't know. We're going to say these are, look like they have little dots on them, almost. They could be crackers. And let me know what you think of my interpretation. Is that crackers? I don't know. Cereal? Cheese? Stars. There are some type of stars there. Japanese lanterns again. But they're swirly. Teacups. And, oh, one butterfly. I wish I would have doubled that one. So, yep. I think they got desperate on a couple of those there. Oh, and they were like, oh, let's put cereal or waffles or whatever that was on that one. Okay, yep, that's my interpretation of those cards. It could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm always right. No, I know I'm not always right, so I've given that up a long time ago. Oh, I got another pack here. I do have those Winnie the Pooh books that I brought home, so that's probably why I got these, because I don't have these, you know, and it's not a duplicate of what I already have. I don't believe I have Winnie the Pooh cards, so I went ahead and got some of these. Let's see what's in here. Pooh's first words. So here's this side. There's one blue one. What is that about? That has a picture. We'll see what's on this other side of all of them. So all of them have like this on this little design on this side, even the blue one. Okay, let's see what's on this side. So the little things from Winnie the Pooh. So there's Eeyore in his house, and Kanga or Roo, I'm not sure which one that is, on a tire swing. Winnie the Pooh in a tree. Mr. Rabbit there. What's his name? Is it Rarebit? I don't remember his name. I've read lots of Winnie the Pooh books, but I haven't read one lately. Piglet, of course, everyone loves Piglet. And Winnie the Pooh, Tigger. How do you not love Tigger? Winnie the Pooh himself. And so as we go, I'm not going to keep naming them. You know who they are. You know who they are, I'm sure. Lots of Winnie the Pooh little pictures. And then they have the little words on the bottom, you know, sun, all the little pictures. Oh, there's Christopher Robin. There's the rabbit again. I have to look up his name. I don't know if it's Rarebit or something else. Rarebit might be from another story. There's a bee talking to Winnie the Pooh. And I don't wonder why this one's different. Just an introductory card, I guess. And then here's how to play. You can actually make a game of it. Object of the game to match pairs of pictures and word cards. Well, that's interesting. It's actually a matching game. So, matching word game. That could be good for kids that are ready for that. What age? Does it have an age on here? No. It doesn't have an age. So, if you think your child or grandchild is ready for that, that could be a game you could play with them too. I'm not sure if the Alice was accounting. It says, does it say match game on here? It really doesn't say matching on the front. It just says first words. So the Alice might have some kind of game instructions in there too. I didn't really look at those. And then I have a lot of Jingle Bells, but I don't know if I have a lot of red ones. So I wanted to especially to make sure I had red ones. I haven't got my Christmas stuff up yet, but I went ahead and got some of these red Jingle Bells from Dollar Tree from the Christmas section that they already have out. And a couple more of these because, I don't know, something's wrong with me. Keep buying those. Colored. I just love them, and I don't have any room in my, and I said I have a plan for them, so that's why I keep buying them, but I need to just, I think I have enough now. And then these two fabrics, like I mentioned in a video recently, that when I buy fabric, I don't need any fabric. I do have room for these two, really not anymore. And, but if I do buy fabric, it's because I can really see it on a spine of a journal. That's how I try to picture it. I may use it in other ways, in clusters, in, scrappy tie, whatever, all the ways we use, I can make a fabric tag, all the ways we use our fabric in our junk journals. But that's the first thing. If I can picture it on a spine and it looks really cute, I'm like, and I don't have it, I'm like, I think I need to add that to my stash. So this one, I don't want to really take it out of here because I'm going to put it away like this, just so it, stays contained until I'm ready to use it. But I think you can see the design. It's little like daisies on this green, pretty, I like that green color too. And so it's those little green daisies on that green background. And this one is a really different color. But wouldn't that look beautiful on a spine? Look at those colors. Orange and that blue. I think that's really beautiful and different. So yeah, I got that one. And the two main Dollar Trees that I go to they've had that soft fabric lately, and some burlappy, I think, fabric. I'm not sure, but it's nothing I would want. And not that I need fabric, but I just like, when I found those, I was like, oh, finally, something I like, you know what I mean? So, and then I was at one of my Dollar Trees, and I found all of these books. Yeah, at Dollar Tree. I was like kind of surprised. And I really have been collecting some Sesame Street books lately that I would like to turn into journals. And I just have been on a Sesame Street like jackpot as far as finding, they just kind of are there. And so I've got them. So I've just keep finding all this Sesame Street stuff. I guess it's a sign that I should make some Sesame Street journals. But these were at Dollar Tree. So I think books are $1.50 now, so I may have paid. I don't see my receipt here. Oh, wait a minute, here it is. Here's my receipt. Yeah, these were $1.50. The books, the little. Let me see. What was $1.25? Everything was $1.50 except for the index cards. The fabric was $1.25. Autumn mix. Oh, that may be some candy that I have bought. Notepads. The Halloween notepads were $1.25. And the Cookie School Bus. Oh, that other little book. No? Cookie School. Oh, I bought one of those Cookie School Buses. If you've seen those, if you've been to Dollar Tree and you saw that little school bus packaging, I thought that was really cute for a junk journal. I kept the box. It's a little box that looks like a school bus. And I put it in my school stash for, school-related journals. But there were I don't know, I'm going to say animal cookies type thing, cookies inside. And I took those over to my granddaughter. So, yeah, that was $1.25. That was a good deal. That was a good sized box of cookies, I thought. And it was about that big. So, $1.25 for that little school bus. If you haven't seen it, maybe you will see it at your... And they only had that one time I went in and they had those. And I got one for, because I thought it was so cute. I almost wish I would have gotten two now because I haven't seen them since. I guess they were bought out and they hadn't got any more. And so anyway, these books were at one of my main Dollar Trees too that I go to. And they're hardback. They're board books. But don't let that, scare you away. You don't have to use the inside pages if you don't want, or you can use them for a separate, when you take it apart, you can use them for a separate journal cover if you want to. Like, this is all picture here, so that could be a journal cover. This too, there's words over here, but this side, just go like that. That could be a journal cover. So either I would make it into a journal cover, and then the inside, see if that was a journal cover, then inside you would have this picture. And these are thick. You don't have to back this. These are thick. This is not just like cardstock. You know how board books are. And then, you have your back cover. So you could use one for your back cover. There's 4 pages in here, so you could have use 2 of them for the front and back cover, like that, and then the other one for the front and back cover, if it worked out for you with the shape. You could even try cutting it down to like this is pretty much a square, you know. You could even try, if you didn't like the shape of these and you saw these and you're like, that would be a cute journal, but I don't want to deal with the shape. I would try, I think this would cut, it's, like I said, it's pretty thick, but it's also, I'm trying to think. This almost feels thinner than the page inside. This feels thicker. But still, I think my paper cutter, might have to go a few times, but the paper cutter I have, I think you could cut a square. I would totally try that. I think you could cut this into a square and it would probably look the same as it does right now on the shaped edges. If you cut this into a square, and then you could do square pages, and you wouldn't, I mean, you could, that's what I'll do if I leave it as the shape. I'll just do square pages inside of the little, curves here. But if you didn't like that, you could go ahead and cut it into a square, and then your pages would be little squares too. I might try that on one just to show you how it looks, if you want to see that. But anyway, what did I get? I'll just show you the outside because I don't think you really need to want to see all the insides of. They're brand new, so no wear or tear. So anyway, I did get this one. I believe that is Grover. Yeah, here he is in here. So I said that because I wanted to make sure it wasn't Cookie Monster. He didn't have a cookie in his hand or anywhere, so I figured it was Grover. And then I always forget her name, but that's her. Does it have her name in here? Oh, Zoe. I believe that. Zoe puts her toys away. Yeah, I think that is all except Mimi, of course. Maybe that's Mimi. I don't know. There's Cookie Monster. Yeah, I always forget her name because I don't think she's in the classic, like, older Sesame Streets that I remember. I think she's newer, like Elmo. So that's why I kind of, like, don't remember her. I remember Elmo because he's everywhere. But she's not everywhere, so I kind of forget her name. I have her in my McDonald's, do I have her in my McDonald's? Something about her. Seems like she's in my McDonald's stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I had to get 2 Big Birds. Oh, I got 3. I guess who's my favorite? Apparently, Big Bird's my favorite Sesame Street character. When I see him, I have to get him. So here's Big Bird. I want to see if it has her again. Is her name Zoe or Mimi? No, I don't know. I'm going to have to Google it. 3 Big Birds. And then there's Oscar. I thought he was really cute. And he has this little worm up here. And he has the trash can on his head. So I thought that was really cute too. So yeah, I think I managed to make this video way longer than it needed to be. But I hope you enjoyed anyway. And stay tuned for more videos on my channel. If you're not subscribed, if you like what you saw here and you like my videos, just, don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up for me if you wouldn't mind. I know I always forget that too, and when I remember, I try to do it right away when I start watching the video so I don't forget. And then comment, and you can share my videos too. All that stuff helps my channel, and I really appreciate it. And so, yeah, it keeps me going and encourages me. And I really enjoy doing this. I don't want to go on about it, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.